Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Kiddushin, page 23, which discusses the concept of appointing an agent on your behalf. The Talmud wonders, when it comes to the temple service, when it comes to the Cohanim in the Beit HaMikdash, the law is that I, who am personally a non-Kohen, I am not able to do the service, and therefore we have people who are designated to be able to do the avoda on my behalf, namely Cohanim. So the question is, when it comes to these Cohanim who are agents, because I can't do it myself, but I still need to achieve forgiveness. So for example, on Yom Kippur, we have the high priest, the Kohen Gadol. He does all these acts that only he's allowed to do. Even a regular Kohen isn't. And someone like myself, who's a non-Kohen, can't do any of them anytime. So the question is, what type of agent is he? The Talmud says he's really an agent of God, a heavenly agent. He says it cannot possibly be that I am the one that is appointing him as my agent. And the reason why, and this also applies in American law, that the only time you, the principal, are able to appoint an agent to do something on your behalf is if you could do it yourself. But if you're not legally, or in this case, halachically allowed to do something, so you don't have the ability and the authorization to have someone else do it. It's almost like that you have this power, but for whatever reason, you can pass that over to someone else. But if you yourself don't have the ability or you don't have the permission to be able to do a particular act, then the law is that you cannot appoint another agent. And therefore, because of this, the Talmud tells us that when it comes to Kohanim, it has to be that they are the agents of God. Because if they were my agent, if I was the one appointing them, then it's impossible. Because this goes against the very principle of having an agent in which doing an act, that act has to be what I'm able to do. And therefore that's actually what the Talmud uses as a source to be able to prove this concept.